How was your night, Liam?
I had a headache, so I curled up on the couch, and finally my pen sensitivity is back. And I watched the Daredevil season on TV.
Nice.
It was good. I don't know if I got the COVID or if I'm like whatever, but my voice is cracky, and I had a headache yesterday, and I don't know. So health isn't awesome right now.
Yeah, there's still tons of other stuff going around, right? So
yeah,
I
it's
think
winter. We got a cold advisory on right now. It's -14, and there's some kind of advisory here. What are they saying?
Yeah,
I think it's just cold.
Don't go out with your sheep's wool on.
Yeah. Okay, they're calling for snow. Whoop-de-doo. All right, I got 2 minutes. Oh, are we? Can I still draw this? Do I have time?
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
We're just kind of, just doing the do. I did something.
Hey, Felipe, I'm really glad you're here, man. It's awesome.
Yeah,
so cool
thanks.
that you're coming in and doing some drawing, hanging out with us.
Yeah, I want to try to do as much as I can. It's just a lot of times, like if it is last minute, I might not be able to. So, but yeah, whenever I can, I'll try my best to get on with you guys.
That's great. It really helps us to grow the channel, to grow our channels respectively.
Yep.
Great. And hopefully it will help you too.
Yep.
Oh, it's awesome. I love it. I think the life drawing stuff is where it's at.
It's the best. It's the very best. I want to get my comic done, like big time. Like I was like, oh, life drawing, right? I'm just going to draw my comic. No. I'm going to do the life drawing. Like there's no argument here. Life drawing is more fun, and it's like better long term.
Yeah, that for sure. I was just saying to Felipe too that the one thing in school we never had was elevated position on the model.
Yeah, you don't have a camera, right? Like, I mean, that's a whole technological thing. So this is true, like comic book life drawing, right? You're going to learn dynamics like you don't in a traditional life drawing class.
Yeah, and where you can soup it up and let her go.
Yeah, for sure.
Like kids are back in school, and one's tearing around, and the other one, I don't know, is doing something. Like they weren't able to start their schooling because they didn't have a computer, right? So I'm like, no way, you guys taking my computer on stage.
No way. This is work computer.
Exactly, that's not happening.
This computer is going to pay the future bills.
That's right. So it was nice too because Diego last night added me to his story, his Insta story.
Oh yeah, nice.
So that's awesome. I don't know how that works though. I'm not versed in the Insta story and how it shares and stuff. So I was like looking for it, but I couldn't find it.
I'm still figuring that out too. But it's so what you do is you click on to see their story. You click on their icon at the top of your Instagram feed, and then it'll show their story. I think if you're just scrolling through Insta as well, it'll also do it for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but if you just click on their icon, it'll show it.
Yeah, it's not where I want it to be here. I'm still fast learning with Insta.
I like Insta a lot. I haven't been posting it at all though lately. Just been working on the comic. I have to learn to multitask.
Yeah, I have
Keep going. Be disciplined with your time. Like here, okay, for the next hour, I'm gonna do, just the comic book, and then after that, I'm gonna that kind of scheduling, right? That kind of regimentation is very helpful. spinning plates.
Yeah, I haven't been very good with the with whatever I was just talking about because I completely forgot.
Instagram.
Yep.
I got you, bro. I got
All of
you.
a sudden, you just hear my brain just go.
Beep.
Yeah, the music comes on. Do, 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 do.
Let's see if I can do this. Let's see what Felipe. Can we make Felipe big? No.
Oh yeah. Sorry, as I stretch and like it's good while you're doing life drawing to take a break and move those arms around and move your neck. Do you do that during your life drawing and stuff, like the stretches and stuff?
Me?
Yeah, like
Oh, sometimes, yeah.
your teacher ever stop for like a 20-second stretch break?
No, I've never seen the teachers do that. No.
No, our one teacher, man, he was right into it. He's like, yeah, stop, everybody stop. And he's like, take your time, do your stretches, loosen up those arms, loosen up that neck.
Oh, I totally had to stop the stream there for a minute because I got Felipe's drawings on in front. Can you see that, Felipe?
Yeah.
Looks good on the screen, my friend.
Thanks.
Looks good.
What, you stopped the broadcast?
No, I just, your screen share is not up. It's because I was juggling things around.
Oh, I do not mind at all. That's pretty sweet. Yeah, let Felipe's taking the bull by the horns on this one.
That's right. That's right.
And I do not have the right color in play. Where am I for brushworks here? Boop, 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 boop. All right. Just let me know when you guys are ready for the next one.
I'm okay. Let me just put this one off to the side here. That was a good warm up for me.
I'm just gonna okay.
I'm exercising different parts of my brain by using a blockout technique.
Like a negative space technique?
Yeah, so I'm just blocking out the form like these guys and then coming in and with, when I got a little bit more time to throw in some light.
I was just thinking of using the lasso fill tool here in Clip, which is a fantastic tool to do just that, and I will do it. Okay, let's move on, shall we?
Yep, I'm ready.
Here. Oh, I guess I'm the one operating the. I'm not going to run the time. I'm just going to click to the next one, and then when we get the consensus to move on, let's move on.
Cool. Sounds good. Oh, it's probably.
Was that the soundtrack that has those birds chirping in it? Boop, 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 boop.
It's kind of bird-like, isn't it?
It was like.
Yeah, I think this does have the birds. So I've got this friend of mine who started up his own music platform that's blockchain based and uses crypto, and he's doing really well with it. He's got down onto the States. He's in New York. They got like billboards everywhere, and he just signed a couple of like kind of major US rappers from the 90s anyway, and he's got a bunch of new talent on there too, and he's got some chill step as well. So I wonder if I could use that on a stream, like how it would work, because every time you play a song, the musician gets paid like directly through a blockchain automatically.
Nice.
So it's really fair to the musicians. Not like Spotify that doesn't pay them much at all. You have to be amazingly popular to make any money on Spotify whatsoever.
Yeah, so you have to be like Rihanna or
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not friendly at all to indie musicians, and Spotify is like it's fantastic. So what happened was he caught on really well in Africa and like in other places around the world outside of America, where there's all these musicians doing stuff. So he's got this crazy following in Nigeria, for instance. So you get a lot of African music on it, which is amazing, but they're all trying to sound like the US, which is weird. It's like, you guys are from like a different part of the world with your own music taste, right? No, but we want to play American style, hip hop music. So, okay, sure.
We can get that firsthand from our next guest, who's right from Nigeria. He was supposed to be on today.
Oh, drawing artist friend. What's his name again?
I'm not going to pronounce his name.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. He's really good too. It's nice.
Oh yeah, definitely made the upper part of her body like really tiny. Tiny.
I really like this lasso fill. See the style this lasso fill tool does? Oh, I didn't get the twist in her shoulders at all. Oh, I missed the twist. Can't do that.
This is how we lasso fill. Giant. She just got giant. Oh, now her arms are like really kind of. Now she's really bulky. Incredible Hulk. Not to mention her twist is off. But we can cheat. We can cheat by using the tool. Oh, digital.
Digitals.
It's weird because like this is more of a. Here we go. She's got like a gray alien head and face. Really should focus on working faster because you know what? When I work faster, I tend to hammer down the form a lot better.
It's true.
Okay.
Yeah, just let me know, guys, when you're feeling like you need a change.
Still, now I made her kind of bulky in the shoulders, I think, so I'm going to trim that back. Make her look feminine.
I'm really messing with this this form more on this one than many of the other ones. Oops, I did it again. Oops.
Hey, before we move on, I'm gonna just take a look at all of our work here. See how we're all looking with our respective styles.
Oh,
See what the takeaways can be from these three accomplished artists. Skilled.
I just wanted to hammer in some highlights quickly here. So
Yeah, go for it.
if I don't start striking the wrong key. Oops, I did it again.
He sings some like horrible song. He gives a little chuckle, and then we're all like giving our like eye rolls, basically.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, there he goes singing.
Well, I
some
could sing
song
my
again.
own song. Oops, I sharded again.
No.
Felipe hasn't been exposed to me that much yet. So.
Sorry, Felipe.
No, but I've been exposed to similar, so.
Yeah, the only difference is you're in your early 20s and I'm in my mid 40s.
Yeah.
We all get our little songs.
You know,
Today I woke up to in my head I had I think it was Waving Flag. I think it's called Waving Flag. When I get older, I will be strong.
Yeah, Waving Flag.
Yeah. That was in my head.
what
I
song
don't know
was it?
why.
What was in my song when or what was in my song? What was in my head when I woke up? Oh, I remember.
We're all worried.
Your butt cheek is.
Why is it sticking to this one song? I have like many other songs on this playlist. Hold on. Let me see if it's even playing anything else. Oh, it is. It's just okay. All right.
Yeah, just let me know, dudes. Let me know.
And I'm ready when you guys are.
Cool. All right, let's move on.
Let's move on. Great. Nice.
That was a great pose. Ooh, this one's crazy. What, are we going to do this one? This one's so awkward.
This one's so awkward. We keep on getting these high angle shots.
Yeah.
So. Oh yeah, I'm in.
We're doing this one? Okay.
And I've already started. That just, yeah. Okay, now it's on camera. You can see that I started.
Just loosen up. Oh yeah, go nice and just loose.
I'm going to change the opacity of my G pen here. Get a little transparent.
Oh, we got another Russian bot.
Yeah.
Block user. I shut it down right away.
It'll be a while till YouTube fixes that, or Facebook or whatever. But they eventually get out ahead of it. And then there'll be the next thing.
Boo, ba-doo, ba-doo, boo, boo, doo. God, it's stuck in my head. All right, guys. I don't know what is going on here with her lag is woo. That is what's going on.
It's such a awkward pose, man.
Just by the sound of Felipe. Ah.
The legs are so weird.
The line of the legs mixes in with the arm, so you can't like naturally differentiate between the leg and the arm. It just looks like one awkward line. I would never use this pose in a comic book ever. It doesn't communicate.
Ian, not Catwoman walking on the top of like this, you know, on the top of a building like this.
I would rotate the angle like a little bit more to the front.
Looking down at Batman, who's like lunging down.
Yeah.
Arm
I
out,
would just want to have very like much clearer lines.
you know, are like leg down, dropping down, or like this. And then you get the perspective like this, building.
This would be one arty comic book if you use this pose in the comic book.
There you go. There, and then you put the little Catwoman ears on, like this. You know, her little tail. There you go. I'm done.
It's the giggle at the end that gets me. It's like he's so impressed with himself.
Yeah, that's right.
Oops.
Mr. Gigglesworth. I love it.
Oh, wow. Let's see how this looks.
Hear you guys like heavy breathing and sighing and
I'm heavy breathing for sure. Heavy breather right now.
I think the last life drawing stream that we had, I was getting frustrated at the beginning, right? So, and then it got better as the stream went on. So
Sure. It was a solid drawing session. Lots of practice. It was very good. Yeah, sometimes you just have to get over that hump though. There's that resistance.
for sure.
Check out the opacity. There.
I didn't even realize that my other YouTube page was still active, eh?
Yeah, it doesn't go away. The internet does not forget.
No, the internet does not forget.
You have some good time lapses on your channel there.
Oh, like the drawing video?
Yeah, drawing videos. You have more than one.
Yeah, thanks, man. Oh, I was talking about the other YouTube channel.
The LED 76
Yeah, or no, the
illustration or whatever.
the other one.
Yeah.
I'm not going to mention the name. I'm not going to mention the name.
Oh,
Oh, what's the name?
okay.
What's that?
What's the name?
It is. This is all when I was right into the Sasquatch stuff.
He had a guy doing all of the marketing and stuff, and it didn't work out between them.
Yeah.
So it's like a relationship thing that's painful.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, not anything to do with that. So
No, that wasn't that. Oh, see, you're being cryptic. I don't know. I'm trying to read into it. Like, what is he talking about?
Yeah, exactly. I get a mystery channel if you can find it. I'll give you a free comment.
What is this mystery channel
I'll give you a free
of which he
comment,
speaks? That's still okay. So it's not your Lead 76 channel, and it's not the Sasquatch Klondike channel. Okay, now I just don't know.
I just don't know. That's just the way that it's gonna be. And let me know when you guys are ready. I've just been basically doing a like Catwoman study here. Catwoman issues. Staring at Batman flying through the air. We got Batman down here. There he is, flying through the air. Leg out, arm out. There he is. Need some action lines.
I'm just going through these lines and the legs here, trying to get something definitive. You know, a year ago, I tried doing some life drawing on my Photoshop, and it was like pulling teeth. I just couldn't get used to it. Now, it's fantastic. So much easier.
Wonder where the moon would be. Oh, right here. That's where the moon would be.
Is that a calf? What? Is that leg turned backwards? Oh, that's why it looks like that. It's a backward. Oh, this is such an awkward pose. Oh my gosh.
What am I looking at right now?
All right. I'm ready to move on.
Yeah, let's just go to the next one.
Come on, I was having fun with my Catwoman. See?
He's so pleased with himself.
Yes. Yeah, Kung Fu Panda now.
Oh, this is good. This is good.
Ooh.
We're all on the girls today, though, eh?
If you
We're on
want,
them girls.
we can fast forward to the D.
No, it's good. It's fine. It's fine. This is actually like this pose. It doesn't matter if it's a guy or a girl, except that, of course, if it was a guy, it'd be a lot more muscular. But you can see all the muscles, so it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm stoked. Good one.
All right, there's light coming in. Like I'm wearing my sunglasses too. Yeah, I gotta block my curtain. It's right in my face. Should we switch to one of the? Oh yeah, because you guys can't see the model if it's too small. Go heavy. Whoa. Whoa.
Bless you.
Jesus. Thanks.
Felipe's drawing tiny, tiny, tiny.
He's just rocking it.
Yeah.
Getting those pages filled up with figures, man.
Yeah. Trying to. I might have to go to a new page after this one.
What's that? Sorry.
I have to go to a new page after this one, but yeah.
I like drawing small and I like drawing large. When I was in school, they were always encouraging us to draw everything large and waste paper like crazy, right? So I started to feel really self-conscious when I would want to do small drawings. Meanwhile, I would do some in my sketchbook and I would go back and I love those little tiny drawings. They were great. And the big ones, take it or leave it. I think it's you get a good sense when you draw something small. It's not intimidating and you can get kind of a bird's eye view on everything like right away. Whereas when things are big, you get lost in the details and lose the big picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything in art school was draw big, 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 go huge. All right.
Yeah.
Go huge.
Yeah, I think the smallest drawing I did in any of my classes was like 18 by 24 inches.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
It's such a rebel drawing small. Rebel.
That's right. I'm trying to fix my feet. Fix my feet. Fix my feet.
So when I came on, you guys had already been doing this for like 40 minutes or so, 30 or 40 minutes.
Oh, really? Where are we at now? Oh, we're at an hour 19.
Hour and 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dang, that went by really fast.
I know, right? That's what happens. You get drawing and it's like time just goes away. You're like, I've only done this drawing and that drawing, and then you realize, oh, wait a sec, I actually did quite a bit.
The life drawing void.
Yeah. This song again. Oh, I gotta have to change this playlist.
I was gonna say, it sounds like it's just repeating through the same like two songs.
Well, that's exactly what it is. But if I put on the other playlists I made, this is as close as I could get to a jazz playlist that wasn't driving Chad insane.
Right.
I don't want to drive him insane. Only slightly insane.
Yeah. I got my challenges, sorry. So we're going with the Tron setup
Turn
now.
that down a little bit. Keep it nice and quiet. Hopefully that's not too loud.
No, that's fine.
All right, cool.
Oh, this is the 80s one now, eh?
Love it. This was the soundtrack I had made for the Kickstarter opener.
Yeah. And we were like, we need a montage.
He's so good. The training montage, you know? He's training. He's getting ready for the big fight. It's hard training. He trains so hard.
Montage.
Look how hard he's training.
Need some sweatbands and
All right, should we go to the next pose? What do you think?
Yep.
starting to knock in the muscles. Just let me get in a couple muscles here and I'll feel satisfied.
All right.
That's where I'd put the knee probably in here. Do, 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 do. It's very epic.
It's so good. It's like not bad for like a song that's not a hit, you know? These copyright-free songs. All you have to do is subscribe to Epidemic Sound and you can get all kinds of stuff like this. Like they're not hit songs. No one recognizes them, but they get the vibe across.
Yeah.
And there's no copyright strikes, because if I tried to use like actual music, we would get copyright struck right away and the audio would be muted and all kinds of problems.
Oh yeah, just like how we decided to throw in some of those YouTube videos.
Yeah. Oh, Felipe, I think we lost your camera there. Are you there?
But yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
can
we
you-
lost your. Oh, there. Oh, it's okay. Just
Oh.
never mind. You're good.
Yeah, I switched to a blank page. So I thought we were going over.
You went
the next
white
one.
on us.
The gray screen is what happens when my camera turns off. So I thought
Oh.
that was what it was.
Yeah. I really need to.
Oh, that's not dark enough. Sorry, I'll switch the. I'll turn the page. Oops. Oops. Forgot. Come on, what's going on here? Ah, yes. Ooh.
Ooh, good one.
This is a muscle study.
This one's good. I like it. Like it a lot. I like it a lot.
I'll be right back, guys. Just
Okay.
1 second.
I love that the other leg is completely hidden.
Yeah, it's weird. You get a lot of those kind of poses in this. Like, I wonder if you're generated, like,
I don't think so. I think these are photographs that some artist has gone into and rendered all the muscles.
Okay, I'm back.
What's up?
well, somebody's gone in and digitally rendered everything for sure. So,
I have a whole book full of stuff like this. This illustrator, it was recommended from David Finch. It's this anatomy book of people working out. And the illustrator had done the same thing, taken a photograph and just drew in all the muscles and colored them with pencil crayon. Fantastic book. Really good, accurate anatomy. With all these, people doing squats and bench presses and stuff. Very much the same. This stuff is great practice for when you have, you're trying to draw something from your head and you remember the stuff you drew in the life drawing. And so you have a starting point, familiarity with what you're doing. And the more you do it, the more familiar you get. And you get these kind of awkward poses and you're like, oh yeah, this is that kind of situation where you don't see the other leg at all. Or maybe you might see a toe popping out from somewhere.
yeah, I'm definitely the type of person that would probably just pop in a toe or something like that, like just something to add to it.
Yeah. Meanwhile, it's not really necessary, but it's just human nature. We want to show it all, right?
Oh yeah.
But it's so much easier. Like you don't need to do all that work, and you still get the same effect.
Oh, look at David Finch, man. Like,
yeah,
half of his feet are hidden, but yet it gets the effect down. He nails it.
Exactly. Todd McFarlane used to do that too. I was going over some of his stuff. Cartoonist Kayfabe did a review of one of his, I'm not sure if it was DC, but I think it was a Spider-Man comic anyway. And there was so many shortcuts that he took, like just to save time, and it still ended up being great.
No, Alan just came on. Hey, Alan.
Alan Moda. Is he in the chat?
Yeah, he is in the chat.
You got to get this guy on the stream. Do some life drawing with us.
Says these are great. So he's loving it.
Oh, a 16-year-old doing life drawing? Oh, come on. That's awesome. Like you don't really start doing that stuff until you get into college normally. And if you do it in high school, it's kind of...
It's definitely going to help your growth and development, though.
Fantastic, yeah. Oh, that was loud. They don't even out the sound. The volume is different. So annoying. Felipe, how do we pronounce your last name?
Aguirre. Aguirre.
Aguirre?
Yeah.
Aguirre.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Thanks. I thought it was something totally different. I would have butchered it.
Yeah, everyone does.
Sorry, I don't try to pronounce it. I asked Alan.
And Alan wasn't even sure either.
Yeah.
Okay.
Add the little knuckles. Yeah, knuckles.
my name came into fashion sometime in the 90s, or actually I think it was around the 2000s. So all these moms and families started naming their kids Liam. Before that, people didn't know it was Liam, Liam. Liam is the common pronunciation. Drives me insane. Hey, Liam? No.
Liam
No. But
came
then
from-
when all these moms started naming their kids Liam, everyone started learning the proper pronunciation. Not only that, but I'd be walking around the mall or something and I'd hear, some hot looking mom go, Liam, 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 what are you doing? Liam, stop that.
and you couldn't resist, so you went running.
Like, wow. Oh no, she's talking to her kid. Oh, because at that point you would never hear it. It wasn't a name that anyone would say unless they were actually talking to me, and then all of a sudden it was everywhere. I think it was because of Oasis, the rock band Oasis. They had is it Liam Gallagher in there?
Or the popular lizard from the one cartoon show from the 90s.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh.
Liam's like, really?
A lizard? By lizard you mean Hollywood person?
Yeah. No, it was actually like a kids' TV show. I can't remember.
Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea. Wow. I mean, there was Liam the Leprechaun. That was one thing that was kind of going around. There was a storybook when I was a kid of Liam the Leprechaun.
Liam the Leprechaun.
Oh, laddie, where are my Lucky Charms? Hey.
What happened to the music?
Can you hear it? It's no longer jazz. Now we're doing some kind of like 80s retro thing. I got
know,
these
like for a second, it just sounded like it was like glitching out.
Oh, glitching? Oh no,
Yeah.
it's I don't know. It sounded fine on my end here. We're having some internet connections every once in a while though. Like I got an icon up on the live stream that said my internet connection was spotty. Try plugging it in. It's like, it is plugged in. It is. So I think it's just my router, or like the fact that we're having some kind of cold snap windstorm thing out here. Sorry about that.
No, it's back to in-school learning,
Yeah, true story.
In-school learning freeze. We can't facilitate so many online students.
Oh my gosh. So are you guys having, where are you, Felipe?
I'm
You're in
Wisconsin.
Minnesota, right? Wisconsin. Yeah.
Wisconsin.
So Wisconsin. Yeah. Do you have any lockdowns out there right now, or are you guys like kind of just toughing it out?
Right now, it's just kind of toughing it out.
Oh, that's great. We're full lockdown again here. It's just like, it's retarded.
Yeah.
It's absolutely retarded.
Yeah.
Canada is all about the locking everybody inside.
Ugh. Yeah, we don't let you have any freedom of choice. We tell you what to do, our way or the highway. Like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah, like at this point, yeah, just kind of let people tough it out, I guess.
Yeah, I hope it stays that way for you.
Oh, trust me, we have, like, the U.S. has not cared about the virus at all, so it's not going to get much stricter than this.
It depends where you are. I guess in your area, they've been a lot more cool about it. But in New York and, those kinds of places, they went crazy on it there.
Yeah.
I went full study on this one.
Yeah, you did. I'm just focusing on lines, proportion, line weights.
I just went full sculptor.
Sweet.
Full sculpting mode. Engage. Definitely makes you feel like you need a montage.
For sure. Hey, let me play you a song that is actually like a song. If this will actually do it. This is a song that I did with my friend. Wait, is it going to show it? No.
It's not the Chad song, is it?
No, not yet. I've been working on it, but I can't put it together. I can't. Like I don't know if it has to be funny or serious. And yeah, I don't know if it's ever going to come about, my friend. But I'm trying. Trying. All right, yeah, let's give this song a shot. Let me turn the volume up so you can hear it, because it's me singing and my buddy on guitar. And this is from many years ago now.
Don't feel like a spacewalk. Central Command won't call today. Anyway, this computer keeps beeping at me, beeping constantly. Underarm odor in a Teflon polycarbon alloy with some down-home rub. I'm a space cowboy. You know, oh baby, life ain't easy. All those days spent in nebula, analyzing the formula. You know what I say, make it look easy, like a space, like an explorer on the frontier's last border. Time moves so slowly out here in my cryogenic sphere, dreaming of the light spots on my eyelids. Sometimes I'm filled with wonder, a galaxy torn asunder, magnetic boots clogging on the outer hall where there is no up or down at all. You know, oh baby, life ain't easy. Trajectory of the shuttlecraft could burn out the rudder shaft. You know what I say, make it look easy, like a space, like an explorer on the frontier's last border.
Whole bunch of flu here. Is that a sharpener?
Yeah, I'm sharpening a
Yes,
pencil
it
right now.
is.
Good work, Liam.
Thank you. Thank you.
Nice singing.
Many years ago, little sci-fi song.
Good singing, Liam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, it was nice.
Fantastic.
All right. Should we? How are we doing with this pose? You guys want to move on yet?
Yeah, I'm ready.
We're life free. I need to save my stuff. I'm sitting here like working it, add more to it.
Yeah, it's a good drawing.
There's a shadow in there just to indicate the other leg.
Totally. Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
you did that, and so I instantly copied you because it's a good idea.
Oh, what happened there? Great.
So I try to just use copyright-free music. We're not gonna have any problems on the stream with this music at all.
Yeah, it's too loud though.
It is. I'm turning it down. Yeah, this
Right.
song has a big crescendo.
We got here. We're an hour and 43 minutes in. Holy smoking.
Good times. It's been all girls in the thing today. We're just drawing girls.
Yeah, I thought I had
That's the
the
setting.
whole assortment. I can change it if you want.
That's fine.
If you
Good practice.
share the screen, we hide it, and then I can open up other studies.
It's not hurting me at all. It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I gotta take this.
Oops, my screen slid back while I was trying to pull that line. Kind of defeats the purpose, eh?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. What do you need? Okay. Well, it's not happening right now, so. Completely forgot the music was off.
So did I.
Oh, do you want me to keep the music off? I can. Not a problem.
I didn't even notice. Like, and then all of a sudden,
All of a sudden, oh, there's music. Oh, he's back. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Guess who's back? Back again. I'm not going to subject to this song.
right away, my mind's like, boop, boop.
He's having bad flashbacks. I'm just
Oh,
going to turn it off.
Is it the we can test it and see.
No, I'm not going to do that to you. If you start bugging out on me, it's my fault. No, I can't do that.
This is like the darkest shadow, like right in here, man. Crazy.
I really like these top-down poses. It's good perspective. Kim Jong-gi got me into this. He does these poses a lot. I don't know if they work well for comic books so much, but they're interesting. Actually, Jim Lee did quite a bit of these too. I remember. He does this kind of stuff. Like you'd look down on Magneto, who's hovering over top of the X-Men, calling them out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely going to thin her out, though. She's a little chunky. So Felipe, I was saying yesterday, I think it was yesterday, that they say that the camera adds 10 pounds. It's one of these things you hear in news and
Yeah.
TV circles. I think the comic books, when you draw somebody, the like the photograph will add like 40 pounds, 50 pounds. It's so exaggerated compared to like normal comic book characters, which are otherworldly, skinny and athletic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
it's like when you get a pose like this, if you were to draw this particular character and draw it exact in a comic book, it would not be heroic at all.
Oh yeah, it would definitely like detract people away from it.
Exactly. Right. So you got to like take the pose, you take the essentials from it, but then idealize the musculature, the like elongate it, it's from 6.5 heads tall to like 8 or 9 heads tall, probably 8. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Felipe, when you were in high school, were you the local like art star of all the kids?
I wish I could say that. I didn't really start drawing until college.
No kidding. Really, eh? Wow.
Yeah.
It's amazing. You're not the only one. A lot of people start later.
Mhm.
I was
so
running
I
through
was-
sketchbooks like crazy in high school. Just drawing all the time. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know. I think my sophomore year, I tried to get back into drawing, and then I was terrible and didn't really feel like trying to get better, so I was kind of stopped until I got to college.
Hmm.
And then
And
that's
you went
when
to
I
art college, yeah? What did you go for in college again?
graphic design.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't like go into college knowing I'd do that. I just kind of went in undeclared, then kind of experimented, and then eventually landed there. So it was a bit of a process to get here, but
For
Yeah.
sure, yeah. You work in graphic design now, or are you full time in comic books?
right now I gotta I work in manufacturing. I work at a printing press right now. I'm
That's
kind of
right,
doing this on the
that's right.
side. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah.
But I don't know, I got a few possible opportunities coming up, so we'll see how those go.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That window that she's leaning on is a great device to show the 3-point perspective.
Yeah, just
Fantastic.
throw it in there.
You got the vanishing point, there's no mystery. There's the vanishing point.
Yeah.
Just a study, another study. I'm mixing it up. Even though there's like some darker lines in here, but definitely can be cleaned up as well, right? So, oop, not like that now.
It's funny that one little window frame gives you all the perspective points, every one of them.
Yeah, I just want to almost go over the entire drawing with, just to lighten it up just a bit. And come and pull some more shade out of it, right? Like a wash. Oops, not that. I hit that one button, but did not.
Oops. Yeah, it's fine. I don't want to make it completely true to the photograph. It's not. My goal is to make every drawing a comic book drawing. Use the reference like I would in a comic book for a heroic figure.
Nice. And me, I'm just studying anatomy.
Nice. I got a couple of characters in my comic, female characters. They're all super athletic. One of them is a Muay Thai fighter. One of them is a gymnast. They've all had military experience too. There's like 3 main protagonists, girls, and 3 guys.
Boop-a-doo, 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 boop-a-doo. All right, how would I draw this if it was a comic book character now?
Right?
Boop-a-doo,
You look at the drawing so differently all of a sudden.
All right, I would definitely tilt the pelvis like this. Bring her arm up like this. Not sure which way I'd go with her neck. Tilt her pelvis down like this. Bring this forward like this. And this back like this. Bring her arm up like this. Zoom pay.
Thank you. My friend was reminding me last night of some stuff about virology, that it's a survival mechanism of a virus to not kill its host. So if you have something like Ebola, it's not going to be as big a threat as the common cold, say. The common cold is going to be a much more successful virus from an evolutionary perspective. So I think this like Omicron variant thing is like, it's nowhere near as deadly as the actual coronavirus, the one that came in. It's like most people only have cold-like symptoms, etc. And that's good for the coronavirus from a survival perspective, because it's going to proliferate. It'll be a lot more contagious. A lot more people will get it, and it won't kill its host, and etc. Right? So it's going to end up being. I mean, the common cold is a coronavirus too, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think it is. Yeah.
There's my action pose. And then the half head. I basically cut it off because of the drawings at the top. There, we'll stick you guys up in here. Easily. We definitely slowed down the studies as we're going and stuff.
Oh, it's great, man.
Yeah.
I love it that it's like it takes the pressure off. I really like that.
Yeah.
I can just enjoy it. I mean, it's nice to have time studies. It's great. It forces you to do things, right?
Yeah.
But it's also great when you can just live with it for a while.
Oh. Yeah, like you can even see on this, because like for these top ones, I try to follow the 2-minute time limit, and obviously didn't turn out that well. Then I just slow down. Yeah.
Those look great. Sorry, let's look at let me take a look at those a little bit more.
Yeah.
Can you see how things are framed on the live stream? There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay. Right
So, yeah.
on.
These ones I try to do in that 2-minute time frame. And
Yeah.
that's
That's tough to do.
do.
To do that kind of outline and structure in 2 minutes, that's an accomplishment.
Yeah.
Can I turn that one around full so I can see it? Yeah, that's like a super warrior pose, right? Nicely
Yeah, I
done.
really like that one.
Yeah,
That power
that's a great one
pose.
too. Yeah,
Sweetness.
nice. Yep. I like the way you got the muscles and the shoulders on that one. It's good.
Thanks.
I've got one of those erasers.
Yeah, they're great.
There, right. Okay. I think this woman is black. So I'm going to give her an afro or something. I know. I'll make her into my scientist girl.
Your mic is really loud for some strange reason.
Really?
Yeah.
Sorry. Turn that down. Does that help?
Nope. Sorry.
Maybe that.
messing around with other drawings.
Oh, Chad, you're working on one of the earlier drawings.
Yeah.
All right, let's. Shall we move on from this one? I'm ready to move on.
Yeah.
I started developing it into something else, and it's not the exercise. So. Oh, I did. I started making her into a comic book character, one of my characters.
Well, I was doing the same thing.
Oh, cool.
Well, but I went back to another drawing, right? So
Right.
it went back to Catwoman.
That one's tough, man. It's
So,
crazy.
all right. Oh, we got a dude.
Okay,
Here, give
they
me one
exist.
sec. I want to see.
Oh, get the Hulk over there.
Yeah, man.
There you go. There's a different size proportion and kick. You guys good with that?
Yeah.
Works for me.
There was dudes in here. It just took a little while to get there. Somebody's watching right now. Somebody's the eye in the sky.
Probably Alan.
Maybe it's Darsar and his.
Darsar would be chatting us up. Mind you, has anyone been in the chat? Let me check. No.
Yeah, here, I'll put my Catwoman beside the other Catwoman. I'll do the flip horizontally. And you get both perspectives. What side? Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Yay! I'm getting a Robobot from Texas. Calling me on my phone.
Robobot.
It says it's from Texas, but really, it's from China, maybe Russia, but mostly China.
All my exes live in Texas.
That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee.
It's probably just Lindsay creeping.
This guy doesn't know how to do a sidekick. His form is horrible.
Yeah, well, you probably can't do a side. Well, you ever see like super muscly dudes that just don't have very good flexibility, right?
True story. Yep.
So they're just so buff and big, they're just like, oh, lift leg hard. Shrink. Shrink. Too big. I just clicked on my son's like Xbox thing. What's the? It just popped up on my screen like the. What time is it? 1:50. What they do? Let them out of school early?
He's already on Xbox. Is he playing at school or it's remote, so he's at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably playing in between sessions or something. Good for him.
Or no, they might have let them out. They have a tendency to do that. Nice day. Teacher wants to go. Yeah, teach their own. My guy's not as big as this guy. He's not as buff as this guy. It's kind of like a life drawing class. Everybody's like locked in, quiet, focusing. You can hear
Great.
Yeah.
Love it. I turned off the music because it's like I've heard it a zillion times now. So
You can hear
I'm content with the silence and the ambient noises. The vacuum cleaner in the background somewhere doesn't bother me at all. You know,
That's at my house. The relaxing vacuum cleaner sound.
it's great. I love sounds like vacuum cleaners and laundry machines, dishwashers. It's great. I'll leave the door open to the laundry room so I can just hear the humming, you know? It's great.
Sorry.
It's in your head. It's in your head.
Nope, we had another bot in here. Block bot. Oh, there's another bot. Damn bots. Oh, there's another. Oh, an error occurred.
Yeah, I couldn't do it either. It's like the bots have learned a way to stay in the chat now using that. Or it's just a thing. I don't know.
They're taking over slowly. Maybe if they're left in there for so long, they weave themselves into the fabric.
Well, there's a reason why they show up. I'm just not sure what it is.
Total world domination. I hear you trying to get rid of them too.
Yep.
Click, click.
Can't. It's like you can't get rid of them. They're there. I put them in timeout. So stupid. Oh, these are resilient. For some reason, either we can't block it because of a technical glitch or they're a different kind of bot.
Yeah, these are probably Autobots.
Decepticons. This guy's kicking form is driving me insane. I can't handle it. I need to draw my own stuff.
wonder if I can. Whoa, that is some brightness.
This will be my last one. Then I'm gonna go draw my comic.
Yeah, I'm done after this.
Yeah, me too.
It's been a good stretch.
Yeah.
It's been awesome though.
So cool.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Felipe, you're the best, man. Thanks for being a part of this.
Yeah, no problem.
I just decided to add some super contrasty background.
Oh, nice. Look at that pop. Woo!
Yeah.
This is his death move. It's called the secret flagellance. He bends his flag and lets go a big old fart. Oh, that's a superpower. Fart man. I think I just color picked that and I didn't want to. No. The bots are coming on like crazy, eh?
Well, I can't erase them. It's the same bots. We just can't take them out of the chat.
Oops, I'm gonna just totally. There we go.
Are they on Facebook or YouTube? I can't tell.
I do not know.
One of them is on YouTube. I'm not sure which channel. But...
Yeah, they're Artabots. Oh, sorry, Alan, you're not a bot.
Alan's definitely not a bot.
All right. We could do, I don't know, should we do like the end of the stream quick show and tell or what?
Absolutely.
See the progression. The countdown's on. 3, 2, 1. I should open up my curtain and get some light in here.
There's plenty of light out there.
Starting to feel like a vampire. Oh yeah, I'm definitely maxed out.
All right. So how do we show Felipe? I think we can do it this way. Let's put you up here. No, can't do that. Okay, let's try this. No. How's this? No.
You can take that screen right out.
There we go. Okay, now we got it.
Yeah.
That's a great page.
Thanks. These two amazing poses.
Yeah, it looks great.
And you can see I started to draw bigger as we went along too.
Nice. Oh yeah, I like the last pose, man. You really hulked it up.
Yeah.
Sweet. So, in your opinion, what are your strengths and weaknesses? In these drawings?
Weaknesses. Well, for one, speed. Two, I still have really have to figure out how to do like forearm and calf muscles, and I do still kind of struggle with proportions a little bit. So those are things I still have to work on. Strengths. I think I did a decent job like finding the pose really quick. It's just putting the meat on top of it that I still have to work on.
Yeah, I like the one in the middle. Like, I like the you caught the perspective, and two, you can really see the form of the female. So I think that's a great pose. I like a lot of the dynamics and the kicking pose as well, and the study of the muscles, like trying to identify where the muscles are lying.
Like it's nice to look at the drawings that came out easy, where you didn't have to struggle too much, right? It's the drawings where you really struggled, where you take a look at them and you can start to break down, where the things you need to focus on next are. Like if you're going to do some studies now, you're going to do some studies on leg anatomy, knees, calves, forearms, foreshortening with all the bones and the muscles in the forearm and that kind of thing. But in that kicking pose there, I really like this attempt. It's amazing because what you did was you caught the rib cage really nicely, and the muscles in the chest and shoulders and bicep was really good. I also like the way the head is kind of couched in the shoulders and with that thick neck as well.
Yeah,
not a bad drawing.
No, not at all. Like the legs, it looks like the upper and the lower body proportions are like the legs are bigger and the upper is smaller. That's typical.
Yeah,
cues, right?
I kind of also think that now.
But you're not rocking digital, so you can't shrink it like what I'm.
Well, that's just it, right? Like there's once it's down, it's down.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't have the light table and the projector and all those other little handy tools too, right? That illustrators used to use quite frequently back in the day, right? So yeah,
let's see the other page there again. Sorry, can we look at the other page?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff going on there.
So that figure, the girl on the far left, with the ankle, that one right there. Can you zoom in on that a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah. You got some good motion on that.
Yeah, and I like how you grounded each of the figures too. So
yeah,
that's
yeah, the head is a little big. I mean, if you're going for comic character proportions, the head is big. But if it's a normal person, the head is accurate. It all depends on proportion. And because you put shadows in there. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, these earlier ones, I was trying to do copy the picture as best I could. It wasn't until later ones I tried to stylize it. So.
Yeah.
One of the things.
Sorry, go ahead.
One of the things that you can do before you start drawing too is just to practice doing your circles, nice, loose, try to pull a perfect circle. You did that with your arm, just to get your arm into the motion and to focus on stretching partially through your drawing as well. It makes a huge difference, right? Just getting your arm and neck and that loosened up.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, we used to do usually was a couple minutes, just circle warm-ups where you're just pulling circles to see if you could pull a perfect circle just with a quick. And it makes a huge difference in the fluidity and looseness of your drawing.
Nice. Okay. Again, working out helps out everything. A little bit of working out. You're a better driver, a better artist.
Yeah. Better circler.
Yeah. Can I see that figure walking? That right next to it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
not just a
I
little bit,
really like the you got the structure of the two arms with like it looks really good. You got the perspective
Thanks.
on that shoulder the way they are.
Great job, Felipe.
Yeah.
You know what I like? Move it to the left. I like the tough pose, the Catwoman pose. We're gonna call that the Catwoman pose. Like the upper body, you got it. Like I think where it kind of got a little disrupted was in the feet, right? But I think if you cover the feet, right below the knee, like I think you got it like pretty much bang on. So
I think it was just a matter of he was afraid to execute the full perspective, like the 3-point perspective, because that leg is a little long and it's a little bit too far forward. It would be more like tucked underneath.
But I really like the upper study, like through the shoulder and the breasts and the arms holding on to the staff. I think it looks good.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Very cool. Very cool.
All right. We got is there earlier drawings, or are we at no, that seems about right.
Yeah, the earliest ones were like these two.
Okay. Yeah, and this is just kind of orientating yourself to life drawing and trying to get into the flow and find a rhythm. So, well, good job. Great job today.
Sweet.
Yeah, thanks.
We're going to see definitely a progression as we move on. And Liam came in late.
So I only got a couple in, but these aren't too bad, No,
I like the study of the angles and stuff and the backward sword pose. I love that pose though. I think it's so cool.
It's a great, like I only did that loose because we moved on from that pretty fast. But after all the practice the other day on that one, I had a little bit of an easier time this way around.
And I like you going with the block-in study, man.
That's the whole lasso tool, lasso fill tool in Clip Studio. It's great. Yeah. Do that all with the lasso fill.
It's still a block-in study though.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. I learned that from Mel Milton. I watched one of his tutorials on YouTube and I'm like, lasso fill is amazing. Let's do that. Yeah. So this one here was, sorry, go ahead.
The weight, your weight transfer is really good in the drawings.
That was my focus this time. I wanted to make sure that the everything was balanced.
I like it.
This one here, again, the leg is too long. At least I got the calf and that, but this should be tucked up a little bit more. This one's pretty good. Kind of lanky, though. Doesn't look too heroic. And I didn't know what to do with the hands because I couldn't zoom in enough.
You should just made it like a power thing, like getting ready to throw an energy burst.
For sure. It's a Hadouken, Yeah. This one kind of came out. I think this is the best one in terms of life drawing. There's lots of good stuff happening there.
Yeah, following the contour and the muscles and how they're,
Yeah. I didn't do anything with the foot. The foot was neglected.
And the next one over is like, okay, so I got my massage table. I'm set up. Where do you want me to place my table?
Yeah, exactly. And then this is a typical Liam drawing. This is one of my action drawings.
Halfway through I'm transforming into the Incredible Hulk while I'm kicking you.
Yeah. I messed up his calf. Like after I put the liquefy tool to it, it distorted a little bit, but the calf is a little bit wonky.
Nice.
But that's at least the position was okay.
It's like kick.
Yeah. Yeah. There's my studies.
Sweet.
Let's take a look at yours.
Good show. Good show. I went in with full. I wonder I can extend my whole screen.
There you go. Yeah.
And then we basically started, and I was just starting basic block-in studies, just following the angle of each of the form. And then, with block-in studies, it takes a little while because you're focusing on a different drawing. This is me kind of talking to Alan about shapes. But then over here, you get the same kind of block in following the shape, the study, more block in, and then getting into more of the contrast, the value, the study of the shape.
You're blocking in and then using highlights. So there's very little, there's no line work here. This is all proportions, light and shadow.
Yeah, painting study, basically. And then here, there is a little bit of study with muscle, a little
Structure
bit of
on the arm.
Yeah, a little tonal.
I really like the way you've fleshed out the structures on the arm. That's great.
And then, yeah, the same kind of getting into the. I focused more so on getting the actual proper dimension and shape of the block out on this one. So I didn't really have a lot of time to focus on like the value. And then once again, same thing. It got a little bit contorted, but
not bad though.
And then my
these cat women drawings.
Like cat pose with Batman down there. His quick little gesture. And then these were more in-depth studies. So once again, I was just focusing on getting the proper block in and then starting to work some of the muscular stuff out. I was really concerned on, I wasn't focused on creating over dynamics. I was just more focused on replicating the pose. So, and then this study, I got in a little bit more to the musculature and you know, just discovering some of the forms. I was
that's a really good anatomy study, that one.
Yeah, I was starting to work in the like the sinew and I'm having a brain fart, but the ligaments and other things like that, and the connective tissues. And then this one was just kind of, I approached the study different. And then I just did a quick study of how I could add a little bit more dynamics to it in a comic booky kind of way. But this was a super quick study. Like,
I actually like that one a lot.
Yeah. And then the final study of him blowing a big giant fart towards his attacker. So what the hell was that? So I don't like loud sounds and bangs. It makes my fight or flight response go right through the wall.
Good.
But yeah, that was it.
Yeah, fantastic. Yay, good session.
Yeah, thank you.
I'm very happy.
I appreciate everybody stopping by and you guys coming on, and this is awesome. We're going to do this way more, and you know what? We're going to get way more people. We've had expressed interest by quite a number of artists so far about these live stream life drawing sessions. So
cool. Yeah.
Well, it's all about growth, and then we can do like a general critique at the end as well and go from there.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Wicked. All right. Well, you guys have a fantastic day. Let's pump the brand right before we leave.
Absolutely. Yep. Pay the bills. Back the kick.
Sorry, Liam. I always drop the button right in the middle of the But anyways,
shut up.
I'm just waiting for the perfect time to like pull the trigger.
It's like he talks, boom, click him up.
I'm like the guy who's waiting for the skeets to come out of the chute or whatever, and like I basically like shoot the skeets right as they launch.
Oh, okay. A good analogy, bro.
But anyways, thanks a lot. Really appreciate it, guys. And we'll catch up to you on the next one.
All right, sounds good.
Yep.
Cheers.
Yeah, have a good one.